What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Touchdown with Doug Smith. Now, in this episode, I have a very special guest. That's right, folks. I have Big V of the legendary rap group, Grammy-nominated rap group, Nappy Roots, in the house today. We're going to talk about his upcoming album, what he's been up to the last couple years, and also as well, you guessed it, we're going to talk a little football as well, too. Stay tuned.
It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. God's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay.
The growing point, I guess, with Nappy Roots a while ago. I guess if you watch The Temptations, would probably be the closest dynamic of it.
Yeah.
With Skinny and Skills being more like Blue and Otis, and me more like David, except for I Ain't Die.
Yeah.
Been working on my new album, Watermelon Chicken and Grits Part 2.
For sure.
Still leading. And this time I was like, I didn't have a Dr. Dre, and now knowing that it don't happen what happened for Nappy Roots, you know, with traveling, seeing how other people got on it. Kanye was this before Kanye was that, and you know, or T.I. went through this with his first album in the situation, or Twister or Busta Rhymes, realizing Vito has a story as well.
Yes.
And it just came to a boiling point with me and Skinny creatively. And the best way, I think, really loving them was just to back off and just, I wanted to do me anyway.
Yeah.
And so a guy in Florida made an opportunity that I couldn't refuse. So I went there with it, got the album together.
I heard it was Orlando.
Baby's
Orlando,
mother, Tampa Bay.
Oh, okay.
And
hey. What's happening,
yeah,
Tampa?
man, I got in shape there, man. I lost like 100 pounds, a little more, man. At that point in my life, I had decided to, instead of buy health insurance, I bought life insurance. At this time, I made this song, I Want to Die on the microphone, riding the right tone, screaming my fight song, living my lifelong dream.
Yeah.
And I wasn't the head honcho of Nappy Roots no more dynamically, and I wasn't daddy at home, and it was just at a different place for me in Tampa.
Sure.
And it was such a beautiful place. I just wasn't in the mental space to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so, man, I just was like, what do the people want to hear? And I'm listening to all this music. And I'm working on 4 projects right now as we speak.
Wow.
Shot 2 movies last year. Raised kids from 3rd grade to now college, playing on Saturday on the SEC. My son, Vito Jr.
Wow. I heard about that.
Starting for Kentucky, and my little girls now. Man, like I said, I walked away from music because I was missing that good part of life, you know, with your kids.
Yeah.
And I just got thinking, what am I going to die on some stage or catch the Holy Ghost on stage? What's going to make me change?
Yeah.
And it just wasn't enough in the purse and for the mind for Nappy Roots for me. And I was listening to music, and I had to listen to Marvin Gaye or some Tupac or Mumford and Son and Aretha Franklin. I was like, I want all this shit in one.
Yeah.
So I decided, you know what? I got to make it.
Yeah.
And there wasn't no feeling to describe a 40-year-old OG rapper that grew up on Park, that's heard Big, that's witnessed Jay-Z, that lived through 50 Cent and Jeezy, and raised kids. And now it's still, you listen to music and it's still not quite what I want to hear.
Yeah.
You know,
the whole thing is like crazy right now. It's so wild right now. Like it's, man, I don't know what the next. This the trend now. This is the vibe now. What's it gonna be next? Like we rapping in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Watermelon Chicken and Grits Part 2.
Yeah. So tell us about the album.
Still eating. Oh man, I hooked up with some cats back home that sound like back home. You know, remember the records of "Sick and Tired of Being Sick and Tired." All my life been broke, you know.
Yeah.
And those kind of feel, and the fast of my wood grain in my backseat, and I'm a country boy. You know, and it was like these dope dynamic producers. And working with Rico Wade, my last album,
For
Leading
sure.
the Nappy Roots, I learned how to produce working with Organized Noise. Shout out to Ray, Big Rube, the whole nine, Andre Three Stack,
Man, that's
everybody.
awesome.
So the last Nappy Root album was made by, Organized Noise.
Yeah.
So I learned how to produce in the process. So coming home, like Rico's my uncle. You get behind uncle, you're like, hey, goddamn,
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
won't cook like this, it's like this. So with that said, man, it's like, hey, had a good time here. Move a snare. We don't sample shit. We own the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, I'm on a project floor back in West Bowling Green, in the hood where I grew up.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like that because my sisters and brothers there. And you don't feel out of place when it's your family, but you realize there's a different calling on your life than it
Yeah.
is others. So it was like, shit, I got to get back to it.
Yeah.
So instead of going down a gunfight or a weed deal or a coke deal in an alley,
Hmm.
I decided that a lot of people that listen to Nappy Roots listen to Outkast, Wiz Khalifa,
Yeah. Goody
the
Mob.
kid that sang Day and Night, Goody Mob, Big Crit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nelly, which it never would have been Nappy Roots without Moses splitting the seat for country music and rap and
Yes.
country grammar.
That was a
I
whole
want to
wave. That
definitely
was a
shout out
beautiful
Nelly.
wave.
Yeah, man, because Atlantic come right down the road from St. Louis. Like
Yep.
after Universal got Dog, was like, shit, we need the next thing smoking.
Yeah.
So here, though, so shout out to Nelly and the whole St. Louis movement, lunatic, or whatever.
So.
And so I'm working on this dope album,
Hmm.
and it's like content, like there's no 401k for a player. And
Hmm.
if you married, stay married. Dating after 40 is like a couch out of the thrift store. You
Oh.
hope you ain't laying on the end they fuck told them about,
Oh. I
You
feel you,
feel
man.
me?
Yeah. Yeah. I feel you.
So anyway, I'm gonna shut up and let you leave, man.
No, you
I
good.
talk
You
a lot of
good.
shit when I'm
No, you good. You good, man. You good.
uh
So the new album's called Watermelon Chicken and Grits Part 2. Man, what's
still eating. Table for one.
oh,
Talking on the phone with Anthony Hamilton.
yeah.
We got project in the air.
Mhm.
Greg Street, still my homie.
That's dope.
Everything that you know in the country boy to do, I'm doing. Got some real serious records like One Blunt at a Time,
Hmm.
discussing how life throws a bunch of shit at you.
Yeah.
And you like, one day at a time, if I can live one day at a time. Now I can only deal with this bullshit.
Yeah.
One blunt at a time,
I feel you.
Robbing Peter just to pay Paul.
Hmm.
Um, I got videos to Wazoo. Shot 2 movies last year.
I heard
So
about
just
that.
been working. Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
So
One
really,
of the movies you work with Jamie Langford. How was that?
um, like I say, I'm growing and
Mhm.
just learning, a sponge. So it was good to be around everything.
Yeah.
And staying at the director's house where they edited and talking shit, where the cocaine's on the mirror.
Oh wow.
That's where Big B was at, that's where V's at.
I feel you.
And so just to being a part of it and watching how it grows the dynamic of it, and they let me get my feet wet in it.
Mhm.
Like I say, man, it's a second childhood.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Could you see after this album, you still continue to take and do music, or you thinking about doing more movies and whatnot, or maybe dabble in both?
They wanted the same. I plan to lean more in the direction of Ice Cube, like Out the Boys in the Hood.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna write a few things and let cats know where I'm at with it.
yeah,
Music, definitely gonna do scores. I'm selling music dynamically now,
yeah.
like with a QA code instead of now you just scan my QA code with your phone, whether it's on a field for dog liquor or an ounce of 31%,
Yeah.
heavenly expressed. And that's the new Vito album. That's how we're doing it. Even if you poke folks and wasn't gonna buy but a dub. Here's the music. Scan it with your phone.
Yeah.
Now you got the music and the dub.
Yeah, yeah,
And I got the dub.
yeah.
You dig?
I feel you.
So we only gonna tour in legal states. Now, if
Okay.
your state ain't smoking, I ain't fucking with you.
So Colorado's in the mix, right?
Colorado, the new California.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we definitely gonna tour there and
Gotcha.
do what we do there. Definitely gonna do Florida. Illinois is next to Kentucky. Gonna do anywhere that's smoking some reefer, some real hippies in it with good music.
I
Want a
got you.
good night out, go home safe to the kids.
Yeah.
Um, and definitely understand that Vito Banger represents working class. I don't want you just to buy my music. I want you to have an experience with 3 gummy bears, a blunt, and then you listening to 11, 12 songs of Kentucky's best. And it's still that Nappy Root quality and life beyond 20 years old.
Yeah.
Now you've heard Kevin Gates, we supposed to be in love. We supposed to be in love. You know, I love that damn music.
Yeah.
And then my story after that is, if you cheat, you know half his shit is gone. You know.
I feel you. I feel you.
After we supposed to be in love. You already know.
Yeah.
Just the things that a 40-year-old deal with after granny's gone. We about to bury mama. Your best friend ain't your best friend no more. You're on your second wife. Your kids are grown and stole your car. You know, some real rap shit. You know, really dope, but with the dynamics of comfort, like a garlic hot sauce. You know, we're gonna do garlic hot sauce for your cookouts, you know, anything that a tailgater could use, working class, that kind of shit. We putting QA code on it, and then we're gonna sell you what you need out of our account, and
Yeah.
still you get what you need, not just some dude trying to push out music to you and beat you for $10 or $20.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we gotta collect this shit. This like the Temptations. I got this shit stemmed out, the music's on it, and it's really good vibes.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And then the album, when's the release date, and who you got producing on it?
Like I said, King of the Beats at the house, and then I learned how to produce when I left Nappy Roots, and I got a few cats that I'm trying to put on back in Kentucky that just need that shot, like hear they talent or whatever. But for the most part, if I don't make it, you ain't gonna hear it, because they may get other shit over there. This is that mom and pop store that you got to come to Kentucky and like, pussy a little hotter in Bowling Green. Yeah, they jump shots a little wetter. Yeah,
Yeah.
where in Bowling Green, you know. Morgan Freeman ain't there, you know. Or, you know, Rita Franklin's old pianos in his room in the floor, you know. And it's like Studio 54. It's like a novelty, even.
Yeah.
So as I'm sitting in my own smoke shop, as you see it behind me, man, where cash is king and reefer is Lord. And we finna open up shop, and we CBD oil and all kind of hippie shit, whatever you got going on.
Yeah.
Kentucky's finna go recreational, and then Denver Flower put me in power.
Yeah. That's gonna be huge. Yeah.
So we selling albums like that.
Yeah.
420 is the release of the new album. April the 20th, for those who don't know my language. 420 is the release of the new Vito Banger album. We going green, and that's the day we're gonna release Watermelon Chicken and Grits. Table for one. Still eating.
Ooh, man, that's cold, man. That's cold. Hey, folks, you guys make sure you check this man out. I'm gonna tag all his information down below in the description box, so you guys will go ahead and know not only to follow him before you even follow me, but also as well, make sure you go ahead and cop that album, man. Straight fire, man. You know he ain't gonna let you down, man.
No, man, this real heat. If you like Good Day, poor folks all know.
Yeah.
This is beyond that. This is that shit, you know, one blunt at a time. Robbing Peter to pay Paul. You say things to me, things I've never heard. Like, if you like that shit, if you like UGK, Ball, Nappy Roots, Outkast, MJG, you gonna fuck with this. If you like Big Crit, that country shit, Ludacris, Nelly, it's a bag of fun. This a barbecue. You know what I represent. I'm not changing much. This more concentrated more rural America. You know,
Yeah.
we sat on porches, drank Budweiser,
Yeah.
lie about who you fucked with, or see a man with a new girlfriend and remind your buddies of how you used to have a, you know, that kind of country fun.
I feel you.
Can't smoke until granny goes back inside, you know.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
And just so the folks know, man, so you from Bowling Green, Kentucky originally.
Corvette City, man, greater Nashville, Bowling Green, Kentucky,
Yeah.
across the county line with Mary Jane. And, you know, just real to it, bootleg gin, dog liquor, dreams. And we coming out with it all, man. Some country shit, having fun. It's as authentic as if you like the Fleetwood Mac album, and they're one of my favorite.
Hey, it's good music.
Stevie Nicks, huh?
Yeah,
You
man,
know,
they're
it's as
dope. They go
soulful as
hard.
that. So we man, I hooked up with this dope lady
Mhm.
out of Tennessee, and we got something like that going down.
Wow.
Real big single we get ready to drop. 45 seconds. Don't shoot the messenger. Man is busy, man. And for all the weed smokers, keep smoking weed. I'm finna bring some music to make you roll up a nud and hit the highway, not get caught. You know what I mean?
I feel you, man. And as you know, we do music on the show. We do sports as well too. So I gotta ask you, man. So you from Kentucky? They don't necessarily have an NFL team. Who is your favorite team? Who you going for this season?
Football, basketball.
Oh, NFL.
I'm ain't but a Steeler. I'm from a hard-working town. This is
Okay.
Corvette City. You them towns up, not because they're undefeated. Since Kerry Bradshaw and sitting there with my grandmother, you know, and she was Franco Harris. Ooh, if I could get him along. I'm like, Granny, ooh, shit. You know, I come from, she'd have ran a train with him and Lynn Swan. She told me.
Yeah.
And so I've been a Steeler a long time for various reasons, I guess. But, you know, I learned how a woman looks at a man through a grandmother's eyes, you know. I said, Granny, who would you date on Dukes of Hazzard? She said, Jesse Duke. I said, why, Granny? She didn't want Bo or Luke. She said, he don't own the farm. I wanted to get that farm from Jesse. So I learned my value in life like that. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Hey, man, grandmothers teach us a lot, man. So I know exactly what you're saying, man. That's cool. That's cool.
So the Steelers was her team, so it's my team.
Okay. Hey, that team to follow, man. And y'all, hey, looking good this year, for real. For real.
Oh, man, Dad, and I'm a Kentucky Wildcat, and I'm a Lakers before Jane Worthy got caught with the hookers. Yeah, you know.
Way back then.
Yeah, my auntie used to have a thing for Jane Worthy. She was mad when he got fucked up.
Oh,
you know.
man.
Damn, if I can go to LA. She just want to go to a ball game. But yeah.
James!
Yeah, she like that goggle wearing motherfucker, you know.
I feel you, man. And then of course your son, man, he is one of the top defensive backs in the whole country, playing D1 ball at University of Kentucky, right?
Homeboy, to keep it home, man, and to pass on Alabama, Oklahoma, Georgia, and just stay at the crib.
Man,
I could have wrote a better script, you know?
Man, like that's live, man. I mean, you just think about your story, man, and all the people that you inspire, man, back in Kentucky. You know what I mean? Ain't a whole lot going on. So for you guys, man, for God to bless you guys with the skills and to go out there and inspire the world is truly beautiful. And man, so shoot, you may have to hit your son up and be like, hey, what car you get me when you get the NFL contract?
Oh, man, we talked today. He's like, he don't eat gizzards and shit no more. You know, he's a nutrition.
Oh, he got
we eating fried taters and taters O'Brien and gizzards and shit. And I got red Kool-Aid. He don't want the shit. He had him a wrap with walnut crustaceans and some, he's really high octane. About a $20 dinner, you know.
So I got you.
Look at them folk, but we proud as hell of it.
Yeah.
You know. Oh. I ain't trying to feed him no leg quarters and brown beans no more. He done grown up, homie.
Eating that college food, man.
Yeah, his worst food's pizza. Yeah. You know, so yeah. I'm just proud as hell that he kept it to the crib. Mm-hmm. And he's actually a forensic science major.
Wow.
Wants to be a detective in the black suits like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. Thank you, bad boys. This is what you got my dog wanting to do. So like I'm just tickled as hell, man. Had some pretty good kids, so I feel like taking a hiatus off the music was well worth it to shape their future, to let them know somebody cares about them, and listening to Eminem's "When I'm Gone," like, oh, he talking to me.
Oh,
so,
man.
Took my black ass home, like, man, I got some kids to work on, man. Y'all gonna have the stage a while.
Yeah, I feel you, man. But you know what, man? It's what we do for our families that lasts forever, man. You know what I mean? That's really lasts a long time, man. And dude, I'm so happy you came by the show, man. Folks, listen, go cop that album. I'm gonna have all this information down below.
Big 20 now. Only the high can play. All right, man. Thanks for the love. I'll be back when the album drop with the second single. We're going to do it like Don Cornelius used to do it on Soul Train.
Yes, sir.
Come back and just change my shirt and shoot 2 episodes.
You got it.
With you, man. Thanks for the love, man.
Hey, most definitely, man. Hey, God bless you, man. And you take care. Folks, you guys make sure you follow my dog, man. Peace.
Yeah. Here to have some fun again. Yeah. All right. Shake it, but don't break it. Put your hands on your hip and let your back go slip. Shake it, but don't break it. Put your hands on your hip and let your back go slip. It's okay now. It's okay now. It's okay now. It's okay. Help's on the way now. There's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay. I make my family tighter. Granny sugar bad, man, daddy off rider. Cousin got hepatitis. Me, I'm out of it. Ain't a whole lot funny. Went from being all good to back to blowing money. Woo. Never thought I'd borrow sugar. Shame is a thing that hard time I do to you. Guard the mailbox on the first, we gotta go to church. Mama frying fish, smell the sit on my shirt. Hood is still cool, heaven is so close. Hell is too hot, praying where we not. Satisfied for citizen, got the courage to finish. So far from timid, the sky's the limit. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about, it's okay. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay. Somebody pray for me. How'd you come to this? Life can take you on a trip that may be hit or miss. Friends are good faith, kids are grown and gone. Good or bad, nothing ever lasts long. Shot a crown, hoping that it knocks me out. Life seems empty without a screaming crowd. I feel abandoned, but I'm gonna keep on happening. No matter what happens, I'm gonna keep standing. They can't kill my spirit, God got my soul. Hold on tight, not gonna let go. I've been so kind, I deserve better. Having a hard time, or keeping me together. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about, it's okay. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about is it's okay. Say hey, say oh, 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 yeah. Say oh, oh, say hey, say oh, 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 oh. I'm so glad, trouble don't last always. It's okay, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way out. What I pray about, it's okay. It's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay now, it's okay. Help's on the way now, there's a way